Hey gang, Missy Kane here. So glad you're tuning into Fit and Fun. We're going to have a great show. We're going to do a little toning work. Also, we're going to make it active where you're going to still burn some calories because we're all busy. We have to kind of fit in our fitness, right, guys? And somebody that fits in a lot of fitness is Cindi DeBusk. Thank you, ma'am, for coming over.
Thanks for having me.
Been trying to get you on the show, but you are all over the place.
That's right. Super busy.
Tell everybody you stay busy with a lot of events in the Smokies and up in Cumberland Gap area.
Yeah.
Busy lady. Tell us what you're involved with.
Well, involved with hiking the 100 miles with the Great Smoky Mountains, and just finished Dancing with the Knoxville Stars for
Yay,
Children's
you won.
Hospital.
Great job.
I did. Now that was taxing. I'm not a dancer at all. And Cumberland Gap, we do a lot in there with LMU and arts, and I'm training now for a bike ride in France.
We got some pictures. I said, Cindi, please send me some pictures because she is very fit and really believes in that, and that's one of your pictures.
I was biking in Italy. And when you're biking and you're on the side of the road is a wine barrel, of course you got to stop and have your picture with it, of course.
That's cool.
Oh, that was my first half marathon last year at Disney. Oh, yeah.
Good for you. 13 miles.
Oh, that's biking the Grand Fondo last year in Asheville, North Carolina.
It's coming up. It's always in the fall, and it's for Friends of the Smokies, which you've been on the board with Friends of the Smokies and all that.
Yes, for about 4 years.
Yes. That's a great event. I want to do it this last year. I think at Fall Creek Falls, which I love. And while we're warming up, but we'll talk about all the wonderful places we have even right here to do some exercises. Like you mentioned, Cumberland Gap.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful place.
It's
82 miles of trails.
Oh, it's beautiful, yes.
And I discovered there's a bike trail that goes over there from Cumberland Gap, guys. It's a little tunnel, and it leads you right to LMU.
Right,
and that's a fun little thing
I think
to do.
that's going the old railroad bed.
Yes.
I think you bike on it.
It's really neat. So, and I know Pete's so active in the community, and he was a health hero not too many years ago.
Yes.
And has done a lot for the community. I know I've used the Royal knee braces. I have one of those. I have a bad knee, and so eventually I may have to get work done. But in the meantime, braces can help. We're going to do a few lunges and kind of lift up like a yoga pose, back and forth.
Yoga. I need yoga.
Cindi and I were both saying our good friend Vicky Fulmer loves yoga. She's good at it.
She's great at it. Oh,
you and I are not as easily
no.
persuaded to do. But I need to do more yoga.
I need it. Hopefully we'll have a yoga challenge or something.
I know the Hensley settlement. That's one area I want to go. Let's do two more of these. I want to go hike that area, and you've mentioned it before.
I do want to hike that area. I've never been.
And that's right around Cumberland Gap area, Historical National Park. Let's march it out a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to do some more hikes up there. Claiborne Medical is a hospital up in that area that I do some work with, and it's right next to. I'm like, all right, we need to get more people knowing just to get on the trail.
Exactly.
Yes,
and it's not far from here, from Knoxville.
No, Manorville Highway's nicer now.
That's right.
Yeah,
going to 4 lanes.
Yeah, going to 4 lanes. We're going to grab a weight or a kettlebell and do a little bit of kettlebell warm up to start with. If you don't have a kettlebell, I'm going to let Cindi use one of ours. You can use a weight. I'm going to use a 9-pound weight instead of a kettlebell. You can do the same thing. So I'm going to act like this is my kettlebell. And we're just going to do swings at your own pace. You can't really synchronize this too well, so it's whatever pace it flows. You want to stop about nose height.
Okay.
Good job. And we want to start biking more. I love biking.
I do too. It's a great workout. A lot of exercise, and you're sitting.
And it's good for my knees. My knees are stronger at the end of the summer season.
Yep.
I'm going to have to put the Grand Fondo on my list of things to do.
Do it this year with me.
Okay, how far the distance?
I'm going to do 30 miles.
Okay, so there's options, right?
Options, 30 miles, 60 miles, and 100. But now you know the hills in Asheville in that area.
3 more.
Last year I fell going up one of the hills.
Oh, no. Set this down for just a second. A little drink of water.
It's comical.
Okay, in between, sometimes I'll do like some active call it warm up. I do this for my hiking because my quads get so stiff, so I'm just kind of kicking back. It's good active thing to do to kind of stretch this out. But we were talking about cycling, and one time we cycled on the Blue Ridge Parkway to Asheville. It was beautiful. It's steep,
Right.
but it's beautiful.
Is that the time you stayed in a hotel or cabin over there? You were cycling?
Yes, we cycled 3 days straight for a friend's 50th birthday,
that's right.
Charlene. So we went 50 miles to Maggie Valley, 50 miles to Pisgah Inn, and 50 miles to Asheville. It was great. I was a little younger then, so.
Yeah.
All right, back to that kettlebell. One more set.
Okay. Oh, what I did in the kettlebell.
Yeah, there it is, right
Here
there.
it is.
And again, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can just use a weight. Remember, have your weight more on your heels, rear end out. Now, you've always been active, haven't you?
I always have been active.
So
But
Dancing with
growing
Stars
up-
was not that hard.
Well, no, dancing is extremely hard because I'm left-handed. I do everything backwards. I have no rhythm.
You did well, though.
Well, thank you. It was definitely out of my comfort zone.
A lot of work, though. A lot of raising money. You did
A
great.
lot of
for
work for
Children's
4
Hospital.
weeks. You have to learn to dance, find a costume, raise money. It's
It
a
is a lot of work.
challenge.
2 more. 1 more. Okay, set that down. A little sip of water. Okay, great job. Marching out a little bit. And if you all, I have a little hiking guide. If you all want to ever contact me, I'll send it to you for free. It's got different hiking clubs and list of great websites, and one of them is Cumberland Gap National Park. One is the Cumberland Trail that I really have talked to you about that goes, see, it finishes in Cumberland Gap.
Right.
Goes all the way through the state. One of my favorite areas is Black Mountain in Crossville. Crab Orchard is gorgeous.
I've never been there.
It's some of the prettiest hiking I've ever done. And I'm
Really?
really excited about people getting excited about the Cumberland Trail. We need to get that thing finished.
Yes.
300 miles. 200's done now. So that'll be something fun to do. All right, we're going to do a few more lunges, and then we're going to go through and do a little routine with weights. So we're going to go back to our lunges and our yoga type of stretch.
Oh, I need that.
Really lift those arms up high. But yes, the Cumberland Trail is a Tennessee state park and stretches from Chattanooga through the Dayton area, up to Crab Orchard, Fairfield Glade. They're working on that now. A lot of the folks at Fairfield Glade are really active. Goes through Frozen Head, while the Obed area, up all the way to I-75 to Cove Lake.
Yes.
Then
Cove
it comes
Lake.
across Cumberland. The trail goes across McLeod Mountain, and then up around LMU, then to Cumberland Gap. Isn't that
Do
neat?
you know the elevations?
About 3,000, I believe. I
Okay.
mean, the views are incredible. Last one. But of course, it's not as high as the Smokies, but it's on this big ridge where you can just see out for miles.
Right.
It's
Oh.
really neat. All right, light weights. I'm gonna use my 5s for this at first. We can change our mind.
Okay.
I'm going to show you guys and Cindy what we're going to do. We're going to do, I call it kind of around the clock, but we're going to do weights as we do some front lunges and side lunges. So I'll take you through. You can just follow me and see if you can catch on to this. We're going to take our right leg and do like a hammer curl, like this, back to the middle. Now we're going to go to our right, and it'll be a fly. And then we're going to do a back lunge and do like a straight arm lift. Back lunge, straight arm lift, side lunge, and front lunge, like this. Okay, so what it's
okay.
going to be, we might kind of change it up each time, but it'll be like some type of curl, hammer curl or regular curl, side fly, and then on the back one, on this time, I'm going to do triceps.
Okay.
So triceps would look like this, guys, like that. Kind of like you're holding something under your elbows and you're trying to push that weight back. So we'll do that way,
Right.
okay? So we're going to go around the world a couple times, and then we'll do kettlebell in between. Your legs are longer than mine, so make sure you have some room. Okay. All right. So we're going to start for our right foot, and we're going to do a lunge and a curl to the right and fly. Let's do the triceps to the right
Okay.
foot. Now to the left foot.
Oh.
You feel like you're going back with Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Now left. So it's kind of like we're going around the horn, and bicep curl again. fly to the side, backwards, step lunge, same thing, side fly, front curl, one more time through, front curl, side fly, backward tricep, again tricep, side fly, and upward curl, last one, and we'll take a little break. Good, you got it.
Yeah.
Bye, George, you got it. I'm gonna set these down. We can set them right here.
Okay.
A little drink of water.
That gets your heart rate up.
Yes, see, we're moving while we do the weight. So I'm gonna go back and get a kettlebell, a weight. You're gonna get the kettlebell.
Okay.
Now on this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch our kettlebell back and forth for one arm,
Okay.
little squats in between. You look too young to be a grandmother, but congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, little Levi. He's my heart.
Oh,
First boy in our family, so
oh, that's exciting.
it's interesting.
And do they live close?
Yes, 3 miles from me, so he spends one night a week with me.
Oh,
Yes, very fortunate.
well, I started having children late, so it may be a while. I still have a 15-year-old at home.
It'll be a while.
Yeah, but Kelsey's 20, almost 26. A few
And
more of
she's
these.
doing fitness, right?
She's into fitness, and she hosts our Fit and Fun show sometime
what I
for me,
thought.
and works right now at Eddie's Health Shop, Eddie Raymond, and also she's doing a internship she loves at PetSafe, Randy
Oh,
Boyd's company,
yes.
and what a great company.
That's a great company. He just opened his 9th dog park
Yes,
last week.
Uh-huh. 4 more. And see, the Cumberland Trail and up at Cumberland Gap is dog friendly, last one. And so that's really fun. I love the Smokies, and there's 2 trails you can go on Smokies. But I love that we can take our dog. My little Yorkie loves to go with me. Oh, a little water. Need some water.
Okay, so next time you hike with your Yorkie, let me know, and I'll bring my little cockapoo.
Okay, we got, I think Rocky is 4.5 pounds.
Oh, well, Cammie's 15 pounds, but
But they would be, well, Rocky's best friend is Tara, who is
what am I
a
doing, my weights
100.
again?
We're going to do weights now. You can, yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to go to lighter weights. Well, you got heavier than me. Are you okay with those weights?
I'm okay for
All
right,
right.
now. How many sets are we going to do?
Just about 3 times around.
Okay.
So again, we're doing this around the world where we do a curl, flies, tricep, flies, curls. And you can alternate. You could do this one time with your curls or like a hammer curl one time, whichever one floats your
Okay.
boat. So right foot, curl, side to the right, to the back right, back left,
Oh,
side fly. You got it. Front curl.
I have to remember to switch legs.
And we don't have to be on the
That's
same
why I
leg.
need a trainer.
Right? Well, and you're left-handed, so you probably back left
Okay.
and
Alright.
slide to the left.
Got it.
One more time through. Curl. No, 2 more times through. Curl again. Now to the side right. Back. Side.
Oh.
And front. One more, and you got it, by golly. Okay, we're going to set them down. Whew. I'm going to get a little water.
Okay.
Are you good at drinking water?
I am great at drinking water.
Good for you. I need to.
I don't think I've ever had a diet drink in my life.
Good for you.
Never.
Well, Sharon Spazia, one of our friends that's a
Right.
big hiker, Sharon even reminds me, because she's like me, we don't get thirsty. But she said, Missy, her joints, she realized one time she did a hike, she didn't drink enough, and her joints hurt her more. And so it's like, that is really, Paul Naylor, people have told me, Missy, lubricate is drinking water.
Yes. I did a 19-mile hike once. I took 2 bottles of water and a handful of nuts for 19 miles.
Oh, you were with Sharon.
I was with Sharon. Are we kettlebell?
Sharon's face is amazing. I can't get her to come on the show, guys, but she is older than me, and I'm not going to say how old, but
She's
I'm old.
amazing.
She looks younger than me, but she's on her 7th map of all
the
900.
900 miles. And she was doing that map backwards, and that's...
No.
Oh.
Go, Sharon. You
Yes.
go, girl. You rock. Okay, we're going to go back to, on this one, I'm going to do a little bit something different. Okay, on this one, just the right arm only at first. What we're going to do is we're going to take it like this, and I'm going to show Cindy. You're going to kind of bring it here, push it up, here, and down. So it's kind of like we're trying to scrape your body in a way.
Right.
So you're pulling it to the shoulder, pushing it up, shoulder, and then back down. Shoulder, up, good, and down. Shoulder, up.
A little different with a kettlebell.
Here, yep. Let me switch with you one time. I'm going to switch with you. There we go. Same thing, and I'm going to see how. So we're going to go down, and then rack it here, push it up, here, and down. So what you can do is flip it kind of. And we're going to do about 3 more of those and just stay on this side, and then we'll go back to our active weights. 1 more. Okay, we're going to set those down, and I'll take that from you. And we're going to go back to our round the clock type of thing.
Okay.
So we're going to get those weights again. And give yourself enough room. We've got about 10 more minutes. We're doing good. So remember, guys, we're going to go, the lower body looks like this. It's going to be front this way, side, back, then another back, because we have to switch feet. Now this side, front side, and there we go. So that's it.
Back to home.
We're going to start with our right and do a curl. I'm going to do hammer curl. So it's right foot to the right side, back right foot, back left foot, side left with a fly, and curl it in the front, curl it in the front, back to the right side, triceps in the back, other side, and the flies. Good. One more time through, curl it. Good job, everybody. Curl it. And to the side, and tricep in the back. Good. Tricep again. Side fly. Woo. Curl it in the front twice, and we're going to be done with this round. Good job. That was a little tougher. I used heavier weights.
Yes.
That was a little tougher. Water break. Woo. Good job, everybody. One of my most delightful things I've done, I guess, in the last 15 years, part of my job, what I do, though, is getting people out hiking, is Friends of the Smokies. I'll get on trails with Friends and Missy. And that's where I kind of first started seeing
Exactly.
you. But you all raise a lot of money for Friends of Smokies.
We do. We do. We protect, preserve, and provide for the park.
Kettlebell again.
Kettlebell.
Because a lot of people don't realize, you have so much, and really all our parks need our support, whether it's Cumberland Gap and the Cumberland Trail. But I think Tennessee is so beautiful, but we take for granted. We have to protect it.
Right. And the Smoky Mountains is the most visited park
in the
country.
Yeah.
They had almost 11 million visitors last year.
And they say, well, even my minister said this one time. We're doing the left side this time, guys, so we're going to do the same thing. There'll be equal billing. So it's here, and you kind of flip it, rack it here, push it up, back to here, and then flip it down. The minister one time, John Wood said one time, only about 90% of the people that go to the Smokies get out and do a trail. And I'm like, okay, guys, we need to get them out, don't we?
Right, exactly. And there are shorter trails. I mean, you can just do a 1 mile or 2.
The quiet walkways are lovely.
Exactly, if you don't want to
One more
do
of
a
these.
strenuous hike.
And then I'm going to switch with Cindi so I can experience the kettlebell. Kettlebells don't cost that much, and you can find them like at Target. I think I got these from Power Systems, but you can find them different places. This one, I guess about 10 or 15 pounds you can start with. So we're going to start like this, and then kind of rack it to the shoulder, push it up, here, and down. Good job, camera crew. Clay, trying to stay with us here. Good job. Push it up. 5 more. But for people that are friends of the Smokies, friends of Legacy Parks, friends of Hall Ridge, friends of the Cumberland Trail, all your dollars are really not only helping our views, but helping our grandkids.
Exactly.
Get out and explore.
Yeah, get them outside, away from the video games, and get outside and enjoy nature.
One of the quotes I loved is, when you get out in the forest, there's no Wi-Fi, but you're much more connected.
It's true. That is a true statement.
And I love that LMU, too, up there is doing a lot more fitness type of degrees, athletic training degrees and all that.
That's right.
So I think it's going to be coming back, Cindi.
It is, and I think they're going to have a forestry type degree
That's cool.
in the future.
Last one. Okay, set these down. I'll take those weights back. Okay, Cindi, I think we're on our time. We're going to put our weights over here.
Okay.
And we're going to do some planks and a little bit of core tummy work at the end. We'll move all these. A little drink of water. And again, there's a lot of good places to go online. If you just go to even outdoorknoxville.com, has regional maps of the Smokies and links. But there's a lot of places you can find out about, I want to join a hiking club. You know, there's a lot of hiking clubs out there. We're going to go down and use our step to do our planks. We're going to do them two different ways. First way is just like holding it in this position, a little bit of a bend with the elbow, just a tad. And we're going to hold this for 20 seconds. Cindy's strong. She can do this probably for a couple minutes.
You can feel this in your core.
Oh, yeah. 10 more seconds, guys. You're doing good. If it's shaking, it's working.
Breathe through it.
Good job. Okay, now we're going to go all the way down and do it a different form. We're going to do it with our, we should have a pad here, but we're going to get like almost like a prayer position and try to get that rear end flat. Another 20 seconds.
Feet together.
Feet together. I have mine kind of close together.
Okay.
And planks, side planks, these really work. You know,
They
if I
do
would
work.
do even 5 minutes a day.
Exactly. If sit-ups hurt your back, do a plank. And you can do it anywhere.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all fours, we're going to do a little stretch in between. So I'm going to be like this, like a tabletop, and then I'm going to round that back and like a mad cat, and then back to tabletop. And lift that chin a little bit. Now, mad cat, round it. Get some movement in that back. Flatten it out. One more time. Round it. And flatten. All right, now, another set. We're going to go all the way up here. You guys can do it. About 20 seconds. I've just got a little bit of a slight bend in my elbow.
During a TV commercial. Get
Yeah.
down, do a
That is-
plank. Do
I
a
know.
20-second plank.
That's why I do like Fitbits too, because it reminds me like, oh, I need to get out and walk the dog. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Now we're going to come down all the way. Kind of stretch out that back in between, and then all the way down like this. 20 seconds. Like Cindi said, keep breathing. Great job. Ooh, I need to get your daughter on the show too.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Yes.
Well, Fit and Fun is on East Tennessee PBS year-round at 7 a.m. And we have a Teenage Fit and Fun in the afternoon in the summer. And then WCTE in Cookeville area is going to start carrying it too. So I'm excited about our
that's
Crossville,
great.
Cookeville towards Nashville, down to Cleveland, up around Scott County and all that too. All right, round that back. Good job. One more time. All righty, we're going to come all the way up and we're going to stretch it out just a little bit. Whew. I hope you guys are sweating because I'm sweating.
Oh, yeah.
Plus the lights. See, we get an extra workout because of the lights. 1 foot on top, and we're going to lean forward and fold a little bit so that we can feel that hamstring. I know Cindi needs to get this hamstring stretched out, right?
Definitely do.
From that half marathon, right?
The half marathon. Yes.
You didn't train and you did a 12-minute mile. That is really good. Average for 13 miles.
That's a great average considering I didn't train for it.
Right.
But
you're paying for it now,
I'm
right?
paying for it.
Okay. Well, I've got a handy-dandy Train with Kane booklet.
yes.
So now Cindy's going to have her own copy.
Always train before you.
And really every other day, 3 or 4 days a
Absolutely.
week. If you're doing other things, at least a long run effort, walk run every weekend, just to build up.
Yes.
Like to that 20-mile hike you did.
Or take more water with you and food.
Yes, hydration and some energy. I like the little energy beans I get at Eddie's Health Shop, and that really helps me on my bike rides.
I made energy balls last night with peanut butter and oats and honey and vanilla.
That's a great I put flaxseed in them,
Yes.
coconut.
And you just put them in the fridge. You don't have to bake them or anything.
I need to do that. Good job, everybody. Okay, we're going to stand side by side, and we're going to stretch out our quad a little bit. I need to do this, so we're going to go like this. And partner stretch. Cindi DeBusk, you did a wonderful job.
Thanks
for coming on.
Thank you for asking me.
I always say life is more fun when you're fit, and it's definitely true, isn't it?
Absolutely. And when you're doing it with friends.
Yes. Fitness, fun, and friends. All right, we're going to switcheroo on over here, so you'll be over here. All right, you guys, remember, keep working out. See you next time here on Fit and Fun. Looking good out there. Great job.